This is your propane, and this is an example where one of the hydrogens is replaced by chlorine. This is the line structure that is showing the chlorine coming off of the carbon number 2. Now this is the other example where the hydrogen has been replaced by a CH3 group or a metal group. And this is how it is written. The metal group is coming off of carbon number 2, and the hydrogens are not shown in the structure. Now to name the substituents. Is the main alkane compounds. However, if they show up as substituents in a compound, what you do is you maintain the parent name of the alkane, and then the ending ANE is replaced by YL. So methane becomes methyl, propane will become propyl, butane becomes butyl, pentane, hexane, heptane becomes pentahexaheptyl. The metal looks like the methane, but it's just one hydrogen less, because here there's just a substituent connecting to a main chain of a molecule. So these are other substituents that I've just listed, halogens, but there are other groups. If the halogen is iodine, the substituent name will be iodo, chlorine will be chloro, bromine will be bromo, fluorine will be fluoro. We're trying to name this compound. First look at the longest chain, which is the parent chain. So counting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The same goes to here. So you have 6 along this route, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 along this route, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, so the longest chain is from here to here, which is 6. So the parent name will be hexane. And then we look for branching of substituents. Along the 6 carbon chain, carbon number 3 bears a metal group. So we have metal on carbon number 3. So the proper name for this is trimethylhexane. Now you'll notice that if you count from 1, 2, 3, 4, this will be 4-methylhexane, but we want the smallest number for the substituents. So you have to count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then number 3 position will be the metal group for the smallest number for the substituent. I've modified the structure here. I'm trying to name it. You see that I have an extra metal group coming from here, so we have 2 substituents on carbon number 3. So to name this, you have 2 substituents, all of them are metal substituents. If you have 2, then you come here, you have to add a prefix, which is di. So the proper name for this will be a dimetal. And all of them are on carbon number 3. So we need to write repeat 3. So the name of this compound is 3,3-dimethylhexane. Hi, again we have another structure. Longest chain is still 6, so this is hexane, but the substituents are now 2 in different positions. One on carbon number 2, one on carbon number 3, and these are metal substituents. So the name of this, let's start by writing hexane, and then we have metal groups. There are 2 of them, so we can write metal. And this one is on carbon number 2, this one is carbon number 3. So we write 2, 3. So the name of this structure is 2,3-dimethylhexane. Here's another structure. It's different from the previous one. Here we still have the longest chain as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexane. However, on carbon number 2 we have chlorine, and on carbon number 3 we have a metal group. Now chlorine starts with C, metal starts with M. So obviously C should come before M. So the name of this compound will be 2-chloro. 2-chloro, and your dash, and then 3-methyl. So the name is 2-chloro-3-methylhexane. See that each number is separated with a dash from an alphabet. That is very, very important in nomenclature. So 2-chloro-3-methylhexane. So that's the name of this compound. We have a different structure now. This has 2 different substituents, a methyl group and an ethyl group. Ethyl has 2 carbons, one here, one here. Let's find the longest chain. The longest chain, as I can still see, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, if you count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is 5. If you count to this, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is still less than 6. So the longest chain is still from here to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the parent name is still hexane. Now let's see how we're going to name this. If we start from here, you count 1, 2, 3. So this methyl group is on carbon number 3, and this ethyl group will be on carbon number 4. So to name it, we can write 4-ethyl. Okay, I wrote ethyl because it starts with E. And then put my dash 3-methyl. Okay, 4-ethyl 3-methylhexane. Okay, that is how it looks right now. However, if I start counting from here, it might look different. This 1, 2, 3. So the ethyl group will be on carbon number 3, and the methyl group will be on carbon number 4 instead. So I will have to write it this way: ethyl hexene. Now, which one do we prefer? This one or this one? Well, this second naming will be more preferable than the first one, because the eta group has the smallest number, which is 3. Yet the eta group has the largest number, which is 4. Even though both of them might be correct in some instance, but a smaller number is preferable to lead compared to a bigger number leading a smaller number. So in this system, in this scenario, this name will be much more preferable than the first one. So the name chosen should be 3-eta-4-metahexene. Here we have a different structure now. The longest chain is still hexene 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. However, we have 3 substituents now. Meta group, and an eta group. If you count from here, 1, 2 meta groups in carbon number 2, the eta groups in carbon number 3, and then the meta groups on carbon number 4 here. If you count from here, 1, 2, 3, this meta group starts on carbon number 3, and this will come on carbon number 4. This will be carbon number 5. So if I want to name it, I can name it in 2 different ways. Okay, I'm going to start from here. So the parent name is still hexene. Now we have 2 meta groups. One is carbon number 2, the other one is carbon number 4. So we have a dimeta. And then this is carbon number 2, this is carbon number 4. So write 2, 4. And then this eta group is on carbon number 3. So write this on carbon number 3. So the name of this will be 3-eta-24-dimethylhexane. If I start naming from here to here, I start from here to here, it will be parent name will still be hexene. But we're going to have a dimethyl still. Okay. Now this methyl group is carbon number 3. This will be on carbon number 5. Okay. And then this eta group will be on carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 different names right now. If I start from here and go towards this direction, I have this name. If I start from here and go towards this direction, I have this name. Which one do we prefer? If you look at this side, we have 3, we have 2, we have 4. 3 plus 2 plus 4 is 9. So the numbers here sum to 9. Okay. However, if I add these numbers here, 4 plus 3 plus 5, I'm going to get 12. So 12 is basically bigger than 9, and we always want this some of the numbers in the name to be as small as possible. So this is more preferable than this, because the numbers all sum up to be 9. Here the numbers sum up to be 12. So this is more preferable than this one. So the name of this should be triethyl-2,4 dimethylhexane. So the structure to find the longest chain, you have several routes. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. However, if you examine it carefully, you see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's heptane. And then if you count from here to here, you have this is of the twin, this is of the twins. This will be on carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 2 metal groups, carbon number 4 and then carbon number 5. So the 2 will be dimethyl. So we have a heptane, and then we have a dimethyl group. We have 4 and 5. So that is if you're going from here up to here, okay. But if you're counting from here, starting from here and ending at here, you get a different number. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be on position 3 and this will be on position 4. So you're going to have 3, 4 diameter. Heptane. Now obviously 3 plus 4 is 7, or 4 plus 5 is 9. So this is more preferable than this. So that's the correct name. 3,4 dimethylheptane.